Greetings, everyone. My name is Bernard Spanda. Welcome to another session of Coxylib, of Coxygen Global. Coxygen Global is a live technical support and training which was made possible by the Catalyst in Cardano. In this session now, we are going to learn about Coxylib. To those that are new, I see 2 new people here. And it also to remind you of how important that Coxylib library is, because we must integrate all websites which are static to Cardano blockchain quickly and easily. But let me share my screen. Right, the first question is, what is Coxylib? And I'm going to send you to our GitHub repository. And on the GitHub repository, there is a folder which says Coxylib, this one here. So when you open this folder, Coxylib, there is a README file. I think this one here is not updated yet, but it does show you a little bit of information about Coxylib. But what I'm going to just say for now is the Coxylib is a wrapper around Helios. It is, we took Helios, simplified by creating shorter functions, which you simply call and use in your application. Right, with that Coxylib wrap around Helios. So Coxylib relies on Helios. Now, Helios is a single file, which is 100% front-side smart contract development tool or library. It is 0 dependencies. When I say 0, I mean maybe 1 point whatever, which is almost 0 dependencies. Another most important thing about Coxylib is we developed it alongside with another testing library called Jimba, which is a front-side testing library. So most of the time, you will see, I'll be showing you on the console, the applications are running and there are tests that are running, which are very handy in keep tracking of what is failing, where is it failing, and why is it failing, so that you can quickly catch bugs, fix them, and move on. There's nothing annoying as getting bugs that you don't know where they are happening in a very big application. So Jimba is that type of testing. It doesn't replace other tools like Mocha, no. We have got vtest, we have fast check. Jimba is an entry-level testing, front-side testing. Like Shadow. Shadow is going to be an entry-level CLI tool, which is very good for beginners. But now let me show you on this GitHub here. On the GitHub, you will find Coxylib. I also have got a Coxylib specifically if you go to my other GitHub account, which is CWins. But if you come to CWins here, this one also, and you look for, sorry, for Jimba. I was talking about Jimba, not Coxylib. So, but this is the link I will give you for Jimba. The one that I had here was for Coxylib. Sometimes I'm mixing up things. There we go. I'm also sending it to you here. I'll also send it to all other channels. The moment you miss one channel, hunt for the link somewhere on these different channels. You are going to find it. Right, let's get on to the Coxylig. I want you to put up your hand if you are still working on Coxylig. Can I see those who are still working on Coxylig?
What do you mean, say they're working on Coxygen?
Ever since last year, when I went into all this other work, I left you. How many of you are still working with Coxylig? Hands up. How many of you have forgotten about Coxylig? Helios.
I haven't been working with Coxylib recently.
What were you doing?
It was mostly focused on Bluetooth. I mean, what you call the other one, Haskell, sorry.
Haskell.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the rest? Okay, let me show you what I have done with it. Because remember, it's something that I need to use, we need to use, people need to use. So let me run through the different applications that are using Coxylig. Maybe to those that are completely new, you will need to use this link. Come here. From here, you will see here is the Coxylig JavaScript file. There is a later version. This one is a very old version, I believe. I didn't put the date when that was there. Right. I will show you the latest version of the Coxylig that we are having. Actually, I'm showing on the GitHub side. This is what we have. So let me show you on currently now. First, I have built the whole property cells. I think some of you have tested this. Some of you have written the documentation here. This has used Helios and Coxylig. It has not used any other on-chain development tools like Haskell, no. ICANN, no. I only used here the Helios Coxylig. If you want to see, if you go to sources here and you scroll, you will see I'm importing it. Where am I importing it? Go down. Here you will see Helios. On this one, I don't see Helios. Which one is this one? Okay, it's the property side. Let's go to this side. Yeah, this one is using it. You can already see it's running there. You can already see this is the Coxylig Helios pulling out my NFTs and displaying them here. Remember, we used to do this thing manually. No need for it. So there it is. You'll see this link here. If you click it, this is a application. Right, you can see, there we go. You can see this is Helios. In Helios, you've got these classes. Those are classes from Helios. But without the Coxylig, you need now to chain up all the lower level parts. The wallets, chain up all these, and then build up your own functions that will do the functionality. If you want to see how Coxylig solves the problem, go back and look at Lawrence's examples of Helios. And then come and compare. You are going to see these functions, basically they are joining the basic building blocks of Helios and coming up with the useful functions, which you simply call and use. Just import, use, import, use. The moment you have a list like this, all what you simply do depends on what you want to do. You simply call it, and then it performs work for you. Like, for example, you do this. Behind there are a lot of works, things that are happening on the Coxylib. So if you want to see the Coxylib from here, using this on any website, like in this case, you can go to the JS folder, you type coxylib.js. Remember, this is a public file. It is not proprietary, so you can inspect the code, you can improve on it. This one is a little bit old. It's for last year, December. But I want to show you how it looks like and what it is. See, there it is. Coxylib is a set of atomic functions simplifying use of Helios smart contract library. Okay. To install it is very simple. It's a copy-paste, fast thing, and it works. What are the advantages? Gives testable atomic functions for Cardano blockchain integration, simplifies and speeds up decentralized Cardano Cardano development, easy deployment, even on cPanel websites. We have got a lot, over 60% of the whole website we have are running on shared hosting, cPanel shared hosting, cPanel, which is easy. What is cPanel and shared hosting? This is it. And it's cheap. It comes with even a backend database, MySQL. And then this is exactly what I'm going to show you here. I'm going to show you and run this one here. Do you see from here? Everything is built, everything is JavaScript, HTML and CSS. But it works. That is what excites me. Right. To those that are new, I create free FTP accounts for you. So I can show you all our FTP accounts. You see, all of them, they are here. All these are our FTP accounts. If you want to actually see, they are here. I give them free for you. You can actually create your mini website and then integrate Cardano and then sign on with your wallet. It's what I'm going to show you. The other useful things for Coxylib. And then you run your website without even signing in or signing out. But if you look at this one here for the property where I used Helios Coxylib, this one integrates login, register, forgot your password here with the what? With the Coxylib. You can't sell these tokens without that integration part. But here we integrated it and you can buy, sell, and tokenize property industry. This is a massive project. You will see once it starts running live. Okay. This is the first use case of Coxylib Helios that is working fully. Here, the back end, the server side, the different, what we call it, dashboards, functionalities, I used that to work. Perfect. There were some issues that I saw that I need to solve. Those number one, that Helios was too big. When it loads and runs, I used to check it. Yeah, it used to take quite some time. It was 1.4 megabyte. Whenever I loaded the website where it was there, And then whenever I checked what is delaying this, we call it performance issues here, I always came across first page loading slowly. And then when I checked, it was always that largest. You see, out of 2.3 megabyte, the 1 megabyte, 1.408 megabyte was contributed by the Helios. Okay, so I've explained to you this part. Right, I'm going to switch over to another place where I have used it. If you come here, you are going to see, here, you are going to see, I also used it to create the marketplace where you can buy and sell NFTs, marketplace. And then I see you guys, you did it for the donation app, which is okay. There is the donation app also, you can test it. You can test this buy, sell. Here it is also. Right. It is at a basic level, but it's working. It was working when I left it here. The most interesting thing now, on the universities, let me go to the universities. This is where I can say he really got excited. This project universities is where students are learning Haskell Bluetooth and they must get on-chain credential. What do we mean by on-chain credential? Which means their results, their work is on-chain. Like here, I have passed this chapter. My work is on-chain. I can prove it by coming here. See, this is a blockchain, Cardano pre-production blockchain. And there is the NFT of chapter 5 that I got. You can click on it and see it. And then you can also come here and look at the metadata, information about that chain. Then here you are going to see my performance in terms of pictures, links to the pictures that I've done. That is what we mean when we say it's an on-chain credential. No one can dispute me that I did this because I proved it. But remember, students can share pictures, isn't it? That is why our on-chain now is more stricter. It will require you to do certain tasks, then record you, and then from there compare so that your on-chain credential comes from you, not from copy-paste, not from buying somebody else's profile. It is linked to your wallet, whose 24 words you alone know. And that wallet address only belongs to you. So that is why we see this on-chain has got the on-chain benefits, immutability, and simplicity. Fine. So let me show you the other most important part about this on-chain on Coxygen. So if you go to the universities here, this part doesn't use passwords, doesn't use usernames to log in and to authorize and authenticate and authorize you. It only uses your wallet. The moment this wallet is not there, if you go to your, to call it, extensions, and then you turn off your Cardano wallet, this whole application doesn't work for me. The moment I am here on the front side, I can read information, know about where to get this one. I can enroll, okay, fine. I can view enrolled students, it's okay. But look at my dashboard, gone. And then I want you to look at now, if I try to go to my on-chain, stop. Right. You can go to GitHub, of course. These are the link Telegram. You can go there, visit this. But now you can send messages of, okay, I need this help, but you cannot take a quiz. If you come here and try to take any quiz, you have issues. You can start it and move, but whenever you say, okay, let me go to this, doesn't give you, it doesn't move forward. Keeps on telling you there is a problem. You need to reload the page, or it is because the on-chain feature is not there. That is why your wallet address is not showing there. I must improve this message on the quiz. I must actually tell you, check that you are logged on chain, and give a button to say, yeah, check your on-chain connection, that it is available. Otherwise, you lose that. You can't do anything. You can't even get what do you call it? These badges, these medals. You can't get them. Can't get certificates. You can't view your dashboard. Why? Because the on-chain feature is not available. Right, let me just now get the on-chain feature available by enabling the wallet. You do not only enable the wallet, you need to select the correct wallet address that you used for this application. So now, if I go back to where I am, immediately authorization to this page happens without me signing up again, putting the password again. Remember, the signing up usernames and passwords are being hacked daily. This is why they are used for phishing. This eliminates phishing, because how do you phish? Because there is no email here. There is no phone number linked to me, to my account. That is the power of this on-chain Cardano tool. Right now, if you want to see, now I can start answering questions. What is the pattern matching in Haskell? Click. I won't show you the answers because you haven't taken the test. But I can only show you what I have done. I've done this one here. It gives you one opportunity to do your quiz. You will not do it again. So when I'm here, of course, I can go up until the end. Another thing that I want here, there was a button to jump to the end, but people were using it to jump to the end to read the questions, get the answers, come back, and then read through these questions. There it is. See, there is my medal, which is a silver medal. And then it is for, you can see it is chained to my wallet. I'm seeing it because I'm on chain. Students on chain. We are going to be the pioneers of on-chain world. So there is the beauty of this Coxylib. It made me do this very quickly. That is why it has saved me a lot of problems. Let me go back. You can see now even how many students I enrolled. 116 here. All right. Now, I have shown you marketplace. Right, there is a donation that was done, that app that you guys you still have. I have shown you the property real estate. So the list for use cases is endless. It is up to us to know this Coxylib, and then from there, develop various decentralized applications for different communities, even for yourself. Right? This is the first part that I am going to stop here. It's 2 o'clock now. Any questions, especially those that are new or something, if you forgot about something about the Coxygen? Any question, comment from you?
No, nothing right now, sir.
Nothing. Okay. Any feedback about the Coxygen? What do you feel? How is it? Can we have some other people who are not here? Rito, are you here? Rufina,
Yes, I'm here, sir.
are you here? Right.
I'm here, sir.
From these two, no communication. Victor is.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you, Victor. How do you find it?
Yeah, it's actually very. I have learned following what you are teaching now. It's actually very nice.
Your voice is very low, but I can hear positive comments there. Come closer to the
Can you
mic.
hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I say it's actually very nice. And then from what you have taught so far, I think it's a very nice. It's very nice. Or the only thing is that being new in the system, I still need time to get familiar with the whole stuff. Yes.
If people were to ask you one question,
Yeah.
what do you like about Coxylib? I call it Helios Coxylib because it is basically Helios. If I give you Helios, oh, it's not so easy to get to produce something through it. There is a lot of work you have to do. But if I give you Coxylib, then it's very fast. But the two are one. That's why I always call it Helios Coxylib. Also, I want to give credit to Helios creators. It's not only Christian, it's a group of very intelligent team.
Yes, sir.
If there was one question somebody was to ask me, you, everyone, and say, why do you like Helios? What would we say? What would you say?
Okay, well, I think it is very much easier to work with, and then yeah, it is fast based on the enhancement that was done on it. Yes, sir.
Dylan, you have used it. Hey, if Reto was here, I would
You mentioned the fact that it's JavaScript, so I've not.
100%. It is 100% JavaScript, 100% front side. That makes it very powerful and very, very, very fast, especially for developers. You do not need to use the Bluetooth application backend. You do not need to use the emulator, emulating a blockchain. Why? Because with this one, you straight away use the testnet, which is the real blockchain, preview or pre-production. And it works. You do not need to use, when you use the emulator that side, of course, for maybe doing a lot of things and the automated test. But using the emulator, you're using numbers that are called ADA. And you are not even using a Cardano wallet like the Lace wallet, the Nami wallet, that what we call end-to-end integration. It's not there. But here on your prototype, you can do a prototype with this one and do an end-to-end testing and connection, and then deploy it on a website like I've shown you on an FTP account. Call your customer, wherever your customer is, and say, can you test that depth? Wherever they are, they can test it for wherever they are. Just give them a link. They will go online. It's a web application. And then they can test here. Others depend on the computer. There are desktop applications. You have to install this and install a node and install another application called PAP, and then they must work within your local environments. Now, what happens now, you need to send your demo to the customer. Then you need to phone your customer. Then you need to do conference call. Then they have to come and see you on your conference call, you clicking it. But the customer sometimes wants to, on their own, test, click there, go there, and see the features, and see your demo, your MVP. This is where our Helios shines. Let's compare Helios to Lucid. Similar to Lucid, but it's far better than Lucid. Lucid depends on the other on-chain part. Okay, Lucid on its own doesn't even compile. I don't know now, Lucid Evolution is far improved, yes. But for you to compile SIPO, you still need ICANN. You need other tools, other library, other, what you call it, on-chain languages to do that. With Helios, everything is JavaScript. And the on-chain part is not JavaScript, the Helios part, but it is JavaScript-like. And the other beauty about it, it is functional programming. It is a functional programming, domain-specific, small language. And then the off-chain part, it is JavaScript. So it's very easy to integrate with traditional web applications that are using PHP, JavaScript, CSS, and all other frameworks. So lack of dependencies is another beautiful thing. Quick to set up for new users. Right. So I'm going to stop here on this one because we will take a break. Probably after 10 minutes, I will ask you to come for the last session for today, which is we are now going to practically go through the Coxylib. The focus here, I'm not going to focus on new students or new developers. I'm going to focus on those that already know Helios, Dylan, and your team. Remember, previously, I requested you to do the marketplace where you buy and sell NFTs. Struggled up until I came up with one. Then I gave it to you to say, go ahead, use that. It's still there on the GitHub. But I've never seen any variations except the donation app, which is a very small. And that donation app is not using a smart contract. I think it's just sending donations from wallet to wallet, which for me is for beginners. Right. On today, I'm going to walk you through the auction. Right. You know, auction, you are selling an NFT, then you've got different people coming to bid. And then I'm going to show you, that will be the second. So I don't want the second one to be too long because I think I want around 30, 40 minutes when I release you. What I will need, even with the English option, I'm going to publish the code for you. I will want you to write the documentation. The documentation helps new people get started at working, even yourself. Remember, you people, at the end of the month, I need these things, like the documentation. I can say, if you can finish the documentation today or tomorrow, I'll be very happy. Right? And then the other thing that I need you to take it, expand it, come up with other things and say, look, say, I have created this for that company. There it is. It's working. Because things have been simplified for you. All right, no more talking. Let's meet, let's say, after 5 minutes. so that at 2:15 we start. Then probably at 2:00 I'll be done for today. All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, sir.
I'll be back.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Thank you. Whoever is not here and loses is gonna lose. It's up to them. But I will publish the videos anyway. Thank you.
All right, sir.
Okay, thank you, sir.